Well, we're back with another YouTube video. This week is Sunday, September 7th, 2025, and today officially started my peak week for my pro debut in the OCB. So got that bodybuilding show this weekend, and this is the start of peak week. So I'm really excited for that show. It's my first pro show, and I know there's going to be a lot of great competition and a lot of people to learn from their experiences and really grow more people in the community and meet a lot of people. So definitely going to be a great opportunity. This video, I'm probably just going to talk about my peak week, how I go about my peak week, what it is, and then also at the end, maybe some things that I've kind of been praying for this prep, and just after the show, just praying about things. So starting off, what a peak week is the week prior to your show, obviously, kind of, but the goal in that week is just to make sure your body is like the best it looks on stage. It's not really like a fix-all, like I'm gonna burn all this extra fat in this last week. That's not really what it is, but your goal should be to be ready like a week or two prior to your peak week and not just rely on a peak week to magically fix your body or magically make you look amazing. So it's really just fine tweaks and just really getting your body into the shape it needs to be for the stage. So through my research and through prepping myself for my last show, the things I read, and through just research online, there's really not one like base peak week you can do or for every single person. It's always like every person is different, so it's not just going to be one baseline. Here's exactly how you do a peak week and this is going to work for you, and that's not how it is. So it's really a lot of trial and error I've seen, just experimenting with your own body, seeing how your body reacts, trying different things. So the main things I manipulate are going to be carbs and water. The main reason I only do those two is just because I feel like when you fluctuate a lot of stuff, you're changing a lot of variables, and I think it's better to just be consistent like you have been all prep, especially with the foods you're eating. My peak week, I still stay the exact foods, but I change the amounts. So I don't want to be introducing a bunch of new foods in peak week just because your body hasn't eaten that in a long time. To start, I do like a depletion for 3 days. I have it all written out, so I'm starting off the week Sunday today. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are all gonna be depletion days. So I'm bringing my carbs way down. Sunday and Monday are 30% of my regular carbs I have been eating. And then Tuesday I drop down to 25%, which equals to 79 carbs that day. So those 3 days are very low energy. Feels like you gotta use everything in you to move your body. Yeah, and the goal there, you're depleting your body of glycogen, which glycogen is your body's storing of carbs. So when you're depleting that, and those 3 days, I bring my water way up. So I'm drinking almost 307 ounces all 3 of those depletion days. So you're really just like flushing your system of glycogen and preparing it for a carb up, which starts Wednesday and Thursday for me. So your body's like a sponge, just ready to soak up those carbs and be really full and hard on stage. So that's kind of how that is, those first depletion days. And then, like I said, getting into Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna start carbing up. So I go, my first day on Wednesday of carbing up, I'm at 154% of my regular carbs, which was 488 carbs I'll be eating that day. And then Thursday is 214% of my regular carbs. and I'll be eating 675 carbs that day. So it's like a lot of carbs. And the goal there is just to fill up your muscles, just your body's ready to take in all those carbs and really just get that nice, full, hard, striated look on the stage. And towards the end of the week, I do back my water off a little bit, but I'm not like dehydrating my body. I'm still drinking like 207 ounces I'll be drinking on Wednesday, 182 ounces I'll be drinking on Thursday, and then Friday I dropped down to 157. So I'm still drinking water. I'm not dehydrating my body. I'm making sure my body is hydrated, because your body needs the water to draw the carbs to the muscles. So you gotta have water to draw the carbs, but you can also overdo it if you're eating way too many carbs the day before, or you can spill over and then you don't have any of the striations or good looks on the stage. So it's actually crazy the amount of science and just amount of stuff that goes into it. I didn't realize all this when I first started bodybuilding, but as I dug into it, coached my last one myself, and then now this one, you really learn about a lot about your body, how the body reacts to different things. So that is gonna be my peak week. I actually ran a trial peak week 2 weeks ago. So this is pretty much identical to what I already have done, and it looked really well. I think it brought a good look at the very end of the week. So that was also something I didn't do my last prep. I never ran a trial peak week, and I think that really helped this year, just with the mental clarity, like knowing, yeah, I'm ready for the stage, I'll be looking good, and trying something new this prep, bringing my carbs all the way up that high to 675 2 days prior to the show. I didn't eat that many carbs before, so it was good to know the few weeks prior how my body will look after eating that. So highly recommend running a trial peak week before your actual show. So, and then I gave myself a week in between. So I did trial peak week, normal week, almost kind of like I was able to bring my calories back up slightly, and then now another peak week. So yeah, a lot that goes into it, but I make sure to document everything. I can look back on it, see what worked, see how I'm feeling, and yeah, the best way to approach it. So yeah, moving on, some things I've kind of been praying about this prep, and as the whole journey kind of not really comes to a close, but yeah, just praying that even though the prep is over, that this isn't my only source of purpose in life, that I've been praying that I just realize my purpose is in Christ, and that this is a gift from Him and it can be used for His good. While it seems like it's a sport that's so obsessive with ourselves, but really it can be a great opportunity to build a community. I've met so many people just through my first year of bodybuilding, and now in my second, just even through online meeting people. It really, I think, can be used for not just our own personal enjoyment, but it can be used for Him. And that's just something I always want to make sure I keep in check, that I find my value in Christ, and though He's blessed me with the ability to do the bodybuilding, do this sport, and have the healthy body to do it, that ultimately He is our purpose. So, and yeah. And also last year, struggled a little bit after the show, just kind of feeling like what's next. But again, just reminding yourself that this isn't your only thing you have in life, but after doing it for 20 weeks, you're so strict on your diet, so strict on your training, it feels weird to kind of relax a little bit. But, yeah, so really just praying that he uses this blessing and this sport for his good and to build a community and point people to him. So, yeah, I'm ready for it. I think so. I'm excited to see the competition, excited to see how it'll turn out. And obviously it's my first pro show, so no matter the outcome, I just try and remind myself it's not about the placing or where you end up, but that whole journey is something that it teaches you so much about yourself, so much discipline, and yeah, you find out a lot about yourself, how far you can really push yourself and see your limits, and just, yeah. So just really focus on the journey, not just the end result. So, yeah. Episode 2, this is peak week, and I will be doing, hopefully, a show day vlog, so that will probably be the episode after this, so something to look forward to. Hopefully I can get this video out before I actually do the show. So yeah, peace out, and we'll see you in the next one.